bond situation. That's for a trial or later on down the road. The bond situation, they will look at his history, look at the allegations in the complaint, and then address bond accordingly. They won't look at all the evidence.
Do you
just so
realize
you're aware.
what that judge put in the paper?
I don't know what the judge.
Well, I can
haven't
tell you
looked
what
at
put it,
because
because
I'm
they
not
blasted
prosecuting.
it while they're on the council. They knew that evidently that everything was just fine and dandy for their part, why he should be modified. Because the judge says, I don't want to listen to any Jerry Springer. I don't want to listen to any 10 years of anything that's went down here. And first of all, I don't want to make it anything political. And what did he do when he modified? And say, well, he's going to let him be modified because the village has voted him. He wants to honor the votes. What about my vote? When he was voted out, I am voted in for 4 years. And so the judge making all these comments for his reason for modification, this is not fair. This is not fair. And nobody knows my evidence that I have until I can present it, which I'm still waiting to do. And so with all of this coming
Well,
about,
I would hope that the prosecutor has all that information. So
he
he's
has-
just closer.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's enough.
okay, they would never file charges if they didn't have one thing.
You're right. There you go.
So is it a conflict with, between the two? Because she pressed charges against him, so now,
He pressed charges.
yeah.
Have you had your say?
Conflict, or does it look like something else?
I can give it 10 years.
We want to know about your comments on Facebook as a councilwoman. That's what
Yes.
we're asking.
I have been called because of an incident also that went down while he was mayor over a kitten deal.
This has
He
nothing to
has
do with
called
your
me
comments
on
on Facebook, Joyce.
cat killer.
When was that?
It's on there. He has called me while he was mayor, cat killer. And that never happened.
The paper wrote a story about it, but
Yeah, well,
that
you
has
know.
nothing to do with
No, because
this.
you do not know the
Did
details
you-
and why that.
did you
that
call-
doesn't matter.
Did you call people in the village
He called
names?
me cat killer worse than anything for people to think that I do that.
Okay, would you ask your question again, Dave?
Which,
So I have just.
If she
So,
feels
do
she's,
you think it's a conflict, or?
I don't know if it's a conflict. It doesn't necessarily look.
Can you answer the question about your comments on Facebook as to why the charges against you?
I was retaliating,
that's,
her bad
that
mouth
should be enough.
and his bad mouth. I had never heard so much swearing and so much filth come out just on their
On
person.
Facebook from him?
Absolutely,
well,
absolutely.
it's,
You read it.
it's public.
That's
Anybody who wants to look at it
That's right.
can look at it.
And so
I read
figured
it. I
was
didn't hear
time
anything
to
from
retaliate
him.
back just a little bit. And it is true about
So-
you harassing the mayor of
Do you have
this
any other
village
questions,
with
Deb?
every solitary thing that she does. You're sitting back there harassing, running around on your four-wheeler.
You in charge
up
of
and
this
down the
meeting?
alleys.
Yeah, I'll let her go.
You gonna let her go? All right. Hopefully she's had her say, cause I'm ready to vote.
So can you tell me what rules she violated of the council?
We don't have a code established.
Yeah, that's
You
right.
don't even have to call the mayor when you're not coming to a meeting.
No, but she's been charged with misfeasance too, Dave.
Misfeasance for what?
Voting on a ordinance when she would know that she would enrich herself.
She got
But
5 feet of an alley.
But how does that amount
That I'm
to
paying taxes on.
Doing something that
how does that amount to disorderly conduct for a violation of council's rules?
misfeasance.
That's what 731:45 asks. How has she been disorderly, or how has she violated council's rules? That's the question, not
Disorderly by saying all that to residents of the village. That's how.
Joyce,
We are the judge of our own election. I mean,
Joyce.
Do they have,
do
you don't have a
regret
social
saying this
media?
on Facebook?
ordinance, yes, we do.
Yes.
Yeah,
Ordinance.
there is.
Get on Facebook.
Do you regret
What is
losing
it
your
like?
temper on
Complaining
Facebook
about
like
somebody
that?
calling them.
Yes, she does.
Well,
Vicky,
no, it's
never
not for
answer.
you to answer.
And she just did it again yesterday as a thing.
Brad, you did too, so don't even go there.
I didn't call anybody a name
You need to stay
yesterday.
off of Facebook, Joy.
Do you regret you losing your temper and being cruel on Facebook?
Yes, to the point that I was hollering because I was lowering myself to their level. Yes, I do regret that,
Joy,
to their level, yeah.
So she does regret it.
So have you presented all you're gonna?
Yes.
Have you had full opportunity then to present what you're gonna present?
yes.
I have
I,
a
mo-
question.
I move that we take a vote.
Okay.
Quit answering for her.
And
If
this
there's
is
no
not
ordinance,
public.
then how
This
could she
is
charge
a,
us something?
this is a council
Same way
meeting.
you guys did it before.
Hey, this is a council
We
meeting.
had
We're not asking for the
on that
public's
complaint
opinion right
against,
now.
There was evidence, wasn't there? And he was the one that,
I don't know. What-
That's past history.
That's past
What's that?
history.
on the BPA, to
Okay.
get right off the BPA.
All
There
right,
was a complaint filed and it had exhibits of,
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a motion one more
I
time.
got it,
All
I
right,
got it.
and
Please
Felina
second
seconded
it.
it.
I got
okay.
Okay, so let's
Are you
do
done,
roll call.
Dave? With anything you have to say?
Yeah.
Okay, I think you are.
Okay. Joy. You want to be suspended?
I don't think she has a vote.
Expelled. Expelled. So,
I don't think she has a vote, to tell you the truth.
Doug,
No.
Fred?
What are we doing right now?
Taking a
You're
vote
you're-
on
yeah,
your motion.
moving to,
You made the motion,
Expel
Felina
her.
seconded.
For her expulsion?
Yes.
Yes.
Colleen?
Yes.
Pam?
No.
Patty?
See, I don't know about the Facebook of all that stuff. It's your vote. I know. And I want to do the right thing. Yes.
Okay. So it's a tie.
Mr. Hunter, she doesn't have a vote.
I don't think she can vote on it.
She can't vote.
Charges are against her.
Yeah,
She
it-
had no
It
vote.
says right in the code book she can't vote.
The only reason I voted no is because we all make mistakes. We've all said things on
Yeah,
Facebook.
there'll be future charges coming.
Yeah, there's future churches coming.
There's-
So,
So what is it
There's
that you?
two no's.
Right.
Yeah, and three, yes.
Was it
3 yeses.
To expel her permanently or just for her period? of-
Permanently
Permanent.
dismissed from council.
Uh,
It's an expulsion hearing.
Cause the question, well, you can expel her for indefinitely or you can
15
expel her for the period of disorder.
Indefinitely. Removed from council.
See?
Okay.
So,
Doesn't it have to be 2/3 of them, council that voted?
yeah, we did
2/3, and you got
2/3.
2/3. You got 3 yeas and 2 no's.
So I must have had 3 people that voted not to.
Okay.
I don't remember, I was under a lot of stress.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Circumstances just don't play well.
Now we have more old business, right?
Yes, we do.
All right, Mr. Hunter. What-
According to the Ohio Revised Code, you cannot suspend the rules without all of the council being present. It's,
Not suspended rules. For what?
the rule
for
requiring,
resolution or
yeah,
ordinance.
the rule requiring every ordinance read unless it's,
Right, and I told you the way to remedy that was to bring it up tonight and have it and we pass it.
right?
But I have a
That's
question
everyone.
before we even get to that point.
Okay.
What is the procedure for publishing an ordinance? Do they all have to be published?
They either have to be posted or published in a newspaper of general circulation within the village.
And if that didn't happen,
If they're not, if there's no newspaper of general circulation.
Times
then
Gazette.
You can post it, so.
the Times Gazette is the newspaper of general circulation in the village. They sell them right over at the store. So if an ordinance is not posted, what is the effect of that?
If I recall, it doesn't go into effect.
Okay. The ordinance that they adopted, that doesn't even look like an ordinance. Our ordinances are supposed to be written a certain way. But, this ordinance was never published, was it? In a newspaper of general,
None of them have been,
I'm asking about this one.
and I'm saying that would include
Okay.
that one as well, would it not?
So, if this wasn't posted
If none
or,
of them
published.
had been posted,
well,
does
they
that
used to
make
be.
them all void?
Not in the newspaper.
Yeah, when I was mayor,
I don't remember putting any in the newspaper
Well-
when you were mayor.
if we look through the records, I bet you'll find a little news clipping that says when it was posted and the date.
I'd have to go back and look, but I don't remember putting any ordinances or resolutions in the paper. They've always been posted here.
So in the last 6 years, you haven't did any?
In the last, since 2015, since I started.
Okay.
The answer would be no.
Okay. So nothing councils did in the last 6.5, 7 years is legal as far as ordinances and resolutions.
Well, that would be included when you were there.
The last, whenever Amy was hired,
That's right after you got appointed, that mayor. Because there was nobody else.
you don't even know what happened.
Yeah, I do. I
Really?
was on council yet then.
Huh?
Yes. Certainly was.
15, that was only 7 years ago.
Right.
Yeah,
When was I appointed?
part of it, not all of
And doesn't matter.
He was here when I was here, I don't have any idea.
But before
it. But
that.
they put it in the paper when I
Like
was
the
on.
day
It was
before,
for, I
the
don't,
year, couple years?
Okay, that's
When
enough.
when there was four of you on
That's
Okay.
enough.
council,
Stop.
before Craig's
Pam.
on council. That's
Where's your
enough.
gavel?
I know, I left it in there.
So my question is, do we even need to vote on anything that wasn't an ordinance?
So when we do,
If it wasn't posted, it wasn't an ordinance. What do people say? No, but what's the, I don't understand what you're saying. Little quarters, so.
Still.
So your question is, if that's not valid, then do you have to even pass the one
Right.
that passed in February?
Right.
Probably not, if it's not valid.
and then what happens to all the resolutions and ordinances since the beginning of time? Since this is now an issue.
yeah, if it goes back a
Well,
lot.
I can say I was here, what, 21 years before this? And I don't recall many, if any, being opposed. So,
Well, I know there was some, so.
There were some, I can't say they all were, but I knew there was some.
In the newspaper?
Yes.
Well, then it was,
Before you.
Yeah.
So what's the big picture here, Fred?
Huh?
What's the big picture?
Well, do we have to go through all this again, reading an ordinance, suspending the rules if it's not an ordinance?
well, wouldn't the simple answer be yes, just repass the one that that was done in February, so you don't have to go through all this.
Well, I'd like to know for posterity. Yeah.
And I like to use the proper procedure, the transparency.
Yeah. Because if it wasn't an ordinance, if it wasn't even legally passed, I don't think we should have to do all that. I mean, we can. So in the meantime, Amy, why do we have this internet thing for the sewer?
I would ask the village administrator. I pay the bills.
Not the internet up there, the billing, which we can't pay bills on.
Why do we have it?
Yeah.
Because I was doing it in Excel by hand.
So this does what?
It makes it so that I don't have to have formulas in there and make sure that the formulas are right. This is going to be as soon as you enter the information, you can pull reports. You can't pull reports with what I had in Excel very well.
What is my PIN number for then?
You can go and you can see your bill, how much it is.
You send them out, right?
I do.
Okay.
It's just an added feature.
Jerry, we have some questions for you, for the police department while we're waiting on Mr. Hunter. He wants to know about the tickets for the last 3 months.
The
Why
lack
there
of
were no tickets.
the last 3 months.
Not the last three, the previous three.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure I can say why there weren't, except for we didn't write, but a couple.
I don't think you wrote any.
Last 3 months,
The previous 3 months before, we'll say 2 weeks ago.
there was one in December, I believe. I'd have to look.
I didn't see it on the minutes, and that's why I was asking. I didn't.
He's got the school bus.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, that's about all we've had.
Well, Vicky seemed to think there was no speeders.
I didn't say there was no speeders.
No, that's you and Colleen said we didn't have a speeding problem, that's why you thought the cameras should be taken out. Now all of a sudden you guys think we have
Huh.
a speeding
Never,
problem.
ever.
Are you a member of
Yes,
council?
she
This
did.
is a council
Never.
meeting.
And I'm a member of this village.
Yeah, but you're not a member of the council
Well, I'm
meeting.
telling you what I got to say.
We
sorry
have a
you don't
time
like
for
it.
that.
I'm sorry.
We
you
have
don't
a
like
time
it.
for that.
Well, we're not doing
That's why we're
anything else,
sitting on
are we?
this side, we're making the time.
Really?
Yes.
Are you doing something right now? No,
Interrupting a public meeting?
we're not having a meeting.
Is there a
right
law
now.
against
We're
it?
having this discussion right here.
No, it's not
And
his
if you're gonna
way.
refer something to me,
It's
you
not
look
his
at me,
way,
not
then
this
it's
guy.
wrong.
Okay, guys.
Jerry, is there any way we could get one of them signs that says how fast they're going? Rent it or anything?
I looked,
Borrow
they're
it?
between $6,000 and $10,000.
You can't rent it? For like holiday weekends or something?
I haven't found anywhere where I can rent one.
So Pam,
They had one
Can you
before
just,
that got
like,
loaned.
the residents of the village
Snag one?
voted
Randy
to
Beckman has one.
reduce the
Yeah,
pay of
Randy
council.
has
Back
one.
in October.
Hey, you guys.
Would you be willing to donate your salary
Yeah, to my choice.
to the,
This is not on the
That's
agenda.
right.
This is for another.
oh, I can ask questions. And as far as the agenda goes, who makes the agenda?
You do, I asked you if there was anything you
When?
wanted on
When
the
did
agenda.
you ask me?
I asked you that on the text message.
No, you didn't.
That's why that
I'll
it
pu-
has on there that spring cleanup.
You say you asked what we wanted on the agenda.
We go through them in the row though.
Yeah,
You
I
didn't.
did.
All right, I will,
You made
I'll
your own
post that.
agenda.
I'll post that Tuesday.
I donate most of mine
I might
to
as well get
Christmas
in
and
there
Halloween
here,
party
so-
anyway.
Because it's his own personal one. It's not Hayesville, so
I
Yeah.
think we wanted to.
I'd love to have one.
Mr. Hunter, your opinion.
It says that by publishing the book, as long as it's published in the book, it's valid, but if it's like a criminal thing, then it's not valid. They could use as a defense that they did, it wasn't published in the newspaper. So they're still valid because they're published in the book and posted, so.
Okay. So then we need to go back and do that.
If they want to, yes.
How about just from here out? How about just from here out?
No, the one for the American Legal Publishing,
Oh,
because you suspended the rules, so you need, well, now that you have, all of you are here, you need a motion to suspend the rules.
so,
Second. Deb?
Yeah.
Fred?
Yes.
Colleen?
Yes.
Pam? Patty? Yes. Okay, and then we need a motion to approve the resolution for the adoption ordinance. Pardon?
Did you read it? The ordinance?
No, you want by the title? An ordinance approving, adopting, and enacting American Legal Publishing Ohio Basic Code 2022 edition as the Code of Ordinances for the municipality of Mifflin, Ohio, and declaring an emergency. Need a motion for that ordinance.
motion. Second.
Deb?
Yes.
Fred?
Yes.
Colleen?
Yes.
Pam?
I'm confused.
For adopting the Ohio Revised Code. We suspended the
Ohio
rules
Basic
before.
adopted,
okay,
yes.
Patty? Yes. Okay. Now, we have a resolution number 7, a resolution amending a resolution 05-2018, which adopted policies regarding the use of village social media.
So before we go into that, I would, instead of that one, would council like to have another social media page instead of the one we have? Because Vicky can't seem to find a password for it. To make somebody else the administrator, we could just let her keep that Facebook
think
page
that-
for herself and make another one the official one for the village.
I don't think that you really need a Facebook page because it just makes Mifflin look ridiculous.
Well, the other mayors helped us do that from Jonesville, and they came to our system.
Yeah, but all the things that are on there,
I don't even go on that Facebook anymore, because it's pathetic.
I don't either.
What do we need to have on Facebook for our village page? What's everybody think we need on it?
If a meeting's gonna be canceled,
Problems with the sewer.
Well, positive things.
Positive things? Yes.
I was working in a job in Parma, and somebody asked me what was going on in Mifflin. I'm like, I don't do drama books.
Yeah, I told you, drama.
Yeah, we definitely need more positive.
So would we like a different page? I've got one made up. It hasn't been published yet.
Are you gonna behave yourself?
You're gonna be the administrator of it.
You don't wanna be the administrator of it.
Your haircut.
You're one of them.
yeah,
Yeah, I'll put his new haircut as the.
Yeah. So,
Are you gonna be
Why
the
can't you,
administrator? Then yes.
how about this?
Will you be the administrator?
Hello?
Hello.
How about we, get a thing out front, like a bulletin board or
Yeah.
something with, glass?
I think the page gets a lot more people, so. In fact, they've heard about it clear in Parma.
I know. I hear
It's
about
not
it.
I hear about it all the time.
well,
But
Jerry Springer.
Well-
People in Parma knowing what's going on in Mifflin.
Could they
just,
get the
just
Jerry
a comment,
Springer
that a bulletin board out front isn't gonna get checked by the people that would see things.
The problem is we have too many Mifflin pages.
I move that we make a new Facebook page. Let Vicky keep the old one. The new one will be the official one. So we can post things that we need to post.
Like the Easter egg hunt.
Yes, we have a social media
The
ordinance.
dinners, the Lions Club going on.
But
Yeah.
are you gonna delete your pages, Fred?
No,
So then.
It's not the official page.
that's not the official
You're right,
page. You guys
but
say
it's
that all the
called
time.
Mifflin Village, and people think that that's our official page.
Well, maybe if the official page was used for something other than construction reports to inform the residents of the village.
And look closely, his pages also say they are.
Yeah.
I don't look
personal
at his pages.
Oh, no.
Probably not.
No, because people laugh at them.
Yeah, we got trolls.
Okay, that's enough.
So,
Not me.
I make a motion that we make a new page,
Second promotion.
the official page.
Deb?
Still thinking if I wanna do it, I used to do it.
You're impartial.
Huh?
You're always impartial.
Or we can vote on the other one.
What?
Nothing wrong with Switzerland.
Should've heard her yodel.
Alright,
That's a yes.
yeah. Amy?
Fred?
Yes.
Help me.
Celine?
Yes.
Pam?
No, I think we're good.
Patty?
We need a clean Facebook, yes.
So I will make you the administrator of it, Deb.
Is there only one administrator?
Okay, there's all, we had the other,
So what does that do to the other one?
What other
The one that we repealed, but
one? We didn't repeal it, that was the whole plan.
that took it over? So,
What took what over?
his new one.
no.
The new Facebook didn't affect those ordinances.
Right, that's what I'm asking. What do we do to that?
So the last one, 7 dash, no, sorry, wait.
Maybe,
Eight,
maybe we have to go that way, Deb.
the one that
Everybody.
was redone,
That was passed in February.
yeah, is no longer valid, so 5-2018 is still,
Correct, unless they passed that one that was in February,
Okay.
because there was a question about majority.
yes, but the one
Hmm.
in February made Fred administrator, did it not?
I don't think so. I think it gave him, I don't have it in front of me.
It gave me the
It gave
right
him
to
To appoint the.
appoint two administrators.
Instead of the mayor appointing the administrator.
So- I move that we vote on that.
Did it say hotel contact?
So, yeah, something like a president.
2 months ago.
I don't still know if I still have all the old pictures that I had on the other Facebook page or not,
Yeah, it does say President Pro Tem right there.
cause I had all the old timey
Says
pictures
two
on it.
Okay, we're gonna vote on that.
What are we voting on?
We already.
We have to vote on that because,
What?
But he makes motions, but just keeps making motions. Cause on the agenda, we had.
that's
this
my
one,
job
we
to make
decided-
motions.
Okay, that's enough. On the agenda, we had to amend the 2018, and he said scratch that. He wanted to do a new one.
You
So
wanna
we
do
did,
it?
he.
So it's not on the agenda.
Will you stop? He did a new, motion
He made a
to make a
motion.
new page.
To make a new Facebook page, it has nothing to do with that ordinance.
Right.
So the question is, you said before you get to that ordinance, you wanted to discuss the Facebook page. So. the
No,
next-
he wanted to do that. He didn't wanna do this, he just wanted to make a new one. A new Facebook page.
But that was discussion, there was no motion whether to adopt or not adopt that ordinance.
Correct.
Right,
So
because
that's
he,
the-
Just
so
a
that's
motion to make the new Facebook page
right,
Right, so that's the next,
that passed.
thing on the agenda apparently is
No,
that,
that was not on the agenda.
What
That's
was
what
not
he
on
just
the-
changed it, making a new Facebook page. He wanted to change it. He didn't wanna revise the new one. The old
we're talking about two
resolution.
separate things.
Right.
Yeah.
He didn't wanna change the resolution. That was what was on here, that's what we were discussing. He just wanted to make a motion to make a new Facebook page.
Correct. Which doesn't have anything to do with that ordinance,
With this resolution. right?
resolution, sorry.
Okay.
So now, since that is on the agenda, I move that we vote on that resolution.
Did you read the title to that yet?
Mm-mm.
Well, first of all, don't we have to suspend the rules again?
Well, you gotta read the,
You gotta read the title
first,
for a
before you
resolution.
can do anything with that resolution.
So what's the other one? Just a motion, right? Okay.
So
Yeah,
this is the
right, yeah.
resolution to amend
The other one's
code for
just a motion,
2018.
Correct.
Okay, what number was that?
The new one is going to be 7.
Okay.
Because 5 is no,
Okay,
this one's
Okay.
7, and it's amending
resolution 7/2022, a resolution amending resolution number 05218, which adopted policies regarding the use of village social media.
I make a motion to suspend the rules.
Second.
You're
I'm
missing the
confused.
council member too.
Okay, Deb?
I'm confused.
We're voting on,
So that he can make the administrator of the new page.
Yes.
Fred?
yes,
Celine?
Yes.
Pam?
That Debbie will be administrator of the new
No,
page.
Fred is the head of the page, that's all it is.
No,
The-
Fred.
The
No,
president-
he,
the
it didn't,
president put-
okay, listen. This resolution just says that Fred can pick the administrator.
that's all it says.
Okay.
It doesn't change
Yes,
it.
And you're not voting on that yet, you're voting to suspend the rules, so
Right.
we don't have to read it 3 times, that's what you're
Okay,
voting on right now.
yes, okay.
Okay, motion to approve,
Did you ask Patty?
oh, I'm sorry. Patty?
No,
Yes.
she didn't.
And, I'm sorry, Celine, did you vote?
Yes, I
Okay.
yes.
I missed it, sorry.
That's okay.
Okay, need a motion to approve resolution 7/2022.
Yes.
Second,
Second. Deb?
Yes.
Fred?
yes.
Celine?
Yes.
Pam? And Patty, what did you say?
Is it, so Fred can appoint
Yeah.
administrator? Okay, because we already got a new Facebook page,
And you said yes? Okay.
so we can appoint Debbie.
Yes, Patty said yes.
Because we have to have one.
Should be up all night, maybe do everything.
Now, we have you said the ordinance for repealing, ordinance 7/2021, which vacated certain alleys. You said that is valid, right?
So I said,
You said it's valid because it's in the book, right?
the one in December is in the books,
Right,
so, yes.
okay. So, after you've made this motion, or you've made this ordinance, the ordinance that closed the alleys, how can you, take them away from the people
Council
that
can repeal that ordinance.
they can just take away what they gave them?
I think in the first sentence on your ordinance, this closure shall remain in effect until otherwise revoked by ordinance. That's in your ordinance that you passed.
They can repeal by ordinance.
You guys have anything you wanna say?
Are you going to read that ordinance?
Not yet.
Can I ask something?
Yeah.
I mean, I've been here 27 years, and some of these alleys, the green alleys or black alleys, whatever you want to call them, have never, ever been open. Is there a reason why they want them open? I mean, I already gave an easement for sewer for the neighbor on the corner, you know, it's no big deal, but I mean, is there a reason why, I mean, for a sewer or what, that they want to reopen?
I asked that question from the sewer engineer, and he said it was a wise idea to leave them open in case the village ever has to
For
get
sewer.
water.
Yeah.
Water.
Oh, for water, yeah. Water, I mean, my part I already gave an easement, so did the neighbors, so I mean,
Okay. Do you have anything you wanna say?
I'm just curious.
You look at me?
Okay. Ordinance 2022, an ordinance repealing ordinance 07-2021, which vacated certain streets and alleys in the village, Mifflin, Ohio. Motion to suspend the rules.
Made.
Second.
Deb? Yes. Brad?
Yes.
Colleen?
Yes.
Pam?
No.
Patty?
Yes.
Okay. Motion to approve ordinance 08-2022.
Yes.
Second.
Deb? Yes. Brad?
Yes.
Colleen?
Yes.
Pam?
Let me, I'm confused here, so.
This is to approve the motion.
Open up the alleys again.
No, to close them.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, to open.
So,
Okay, you're right.
that means I can, if these alleys are open back up, regardless if the alleys go right through, I can walk my dog in these alleys.
I don't know.
What about the building for the building?
Is that correct?
I just need your vote.
Okay, the Neville and Crick, I can walk them anywhere.
Same as
Yeah.
before.
Okay, because I can't walk them, people try to hit me.
Okay, what's your vote on that?
No, I don't want them open back up, no.
Okay. Patty?
I just want to clarify it.
Okay. We have new business.
Oh, I think we still got old business.
What's that?
Spring clean.
Spring cleanup.
That's on new business.
Okay. Key for the buildings.
Excuse me.
Well, according to the federal government,
Yeah.
what is that? I can't remember what that is called. With the security,
Yeah.
you're to keep a tight end on the sewer plant. So I'm not giving you a key. If you need to get in there, then you can get a hold of them.
So the rules say that the village council has control
Yep,
of the lands and buildings of the village.
yep,
We are the village council. I am the
Right.
president pro tem of the village council.
right. And you
I think
are
I should have a
president,
key.
Right? She's the head of the lands and buildings.
Yes.
Why
And
do you need a key?
in case somebody needs in, or if I want to go look.
Fred's here, or Tim's here, I'm here.
You're not the council.
I am.
He's not the council. We are the council.
He's administrator.
That's not what the rule book says.
He's in charge of the sewer plant.
Right.
He's the village administrator for a reason, that's why he has the key to
And everybody else has a key?
Nobody has a key.
it.
What about the lands and buildings? Is that part of the lands and buildings?
I will go
Well,
to
it's part
town.
of the lands and buildings, but that's up to you if you want the lands and buildings chair to have a key or
I can go to town.
not. I would think it would,
He'll work with me, won't he, Tim?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
anybody wants to come up there, Robbie has a key because he works there.
you don't want 50 people having keys.
Right,
Okay.
right, that's not,
All right.
no. Okay, are we moving to new business now?
No, we still got old business.
What's that?
I want to hire a maintenance man. We got a guy that wants to work. He can we've got two maintenance men now that seem to get nothing done.
I think you only got one.
Well, I don't know what we have. Tell you the truth, one doesn't wanna do anything but the sewer plant. We got a guy that says he'll do everything.
How much does you wanna make an hour?
$12 an hour.
Is he related to anybody in the village?
He lives in the village,
Who is it?
Dusty Bright.
Oh, he did a good job.
I think what Amy, the numbers Amy has given me so far, we can have him 8 to 10 hours a week, 52 weeks a year. I know in the summer it'd be more, in the winter it'd be less. I think he told me $4,500. Plus, council's not getting paid now, so we have extra money there.
Yes and no, because you can't take, council gets paid out of general fund, so whatever this maintenance person is doing, if he's doing it for
Sewer or general.
sewer, we come out of the sewer fund.
Right.
If he's mowing the cemetery, that would come out of the cemetery. If he's mowing the roads, that would come out of the road fund. So, just because you are not getting the same amount, doesn't mean that his pay can come out. Well, no, general fund, you can pay anything out of, sorry.
That's what it's for.
Yeah, you can pay anything out of general fund.
So,
So you would still separate the
right.
You
sewer
would,
and the
yeah,
sewer.
yeah, but if like, there wasn't enough, you can always take money out of general fund.
So earlier I asked Pam if she'd like to donate her salary, since she's still getting paid, even after the majority of the voters voted to reduce her salary. So I'll ask you again, would you like to donate your salary to the
what?
general fund? So
No,
we could
I'll
give-
go to the police department,
Either one. That's still the general fund.
or maybe the church.
Never heard nothing about
Then just say no.
Not at this point in time.
Okay. And I'll ask the mayor the same one.
Nope.
You don't want to donate yours to help the residents of the village out? Okay. All right.
While we're on the subject of a new maintenance man, can we get the guardrails, weed-eated
Yes, I think.
and the banks at the, sewer plant and stuff? Get
So,
those trees
are we
cleared out of
going to
there?
hire Dusty at the rate of
I'll make a
$12 an hour?
Second.
I think it's a good idea, if it matters.
Thank you, made the second.
Can you show him what to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have no problem with this.
All right.
Deb?
Yes.
Saves me.
I understand, and that's what I'm
Right.
saying. Yes.
Dwayne?
Yes.
Sorry.
Pam?
So
Okay.
Vicky, you can, oh, excuse me. So you can take care of getting the key back from Robbie and getting one to
Then you
Dusty?
work for the